Hey, how you doing? So it's me again, and this film's going to be about Fukushima. But first, I want to talk about the war with the globalists, because I've been watching a lot of Alex Jones' channel, and he's talking a lot about fight with the globalists, which is really sort of taking off now, and it's really about us as well. It's a lot about us, you know. And he's even getting people like Craig Sawyer, who's like a big guy in the SEALs, you know. He's like he's high up, you know, and he's interested in the child trafficking side of it. So he's joined the battle, you know, and we really need to join it too, because it's not that we're all alone, you know. And the more you sort of watch Alex, you'll hear about people who are being gang stalked, you know, and they'll just mention it, and they happen to be against the globalists, you know, and that's what it is, you know. And we need to join this battle, you know, so we can beat them, because they can be beaten, you know. Okay, so let's talk about Fukushima, because there's a sort of a secret society link with it, you know, and there's a lot of evidence to show that this disaster is a lot worse than what people realise, and the media just aren't reporting it, you know. Okay, so the evidence is basically mass deaths. There's been an increase in mass deaths in the Pacific, okay, you know, especially recently, you know, and along the west coast of California, you know, and the west coast of America generally, you know, rock pools are dying, but especially around California, you know, there's just nothing in them, you know. You do a YouTube search, you know, on these rock pools on the west coast, and there used to be starfish in them and just full of stuff, and now there's nothing. You know, and in a lot of these mass deaths, like these dolphins and whales that have been washed up, they're showing signs of radioactive poisoning, you know, like bleeding eyes, bleeding gills, bleeding mouth, and even like eyeballs falling out, you know. The other problem is birds falling out of the sky. It's happening a lot, but some people are saying that this could be due to them flying through radioactive clouds. Okay. So the Illuminati link is basically through the Fukushima ownership, okay, because basically Fukushima is owned by TEPCO owned by GE, and GE, as I'm going to show you in a minute, is an Illuminati owned company. Okay. Right, so you also got like the suspicious date aspect, you know. It's 3/11, like 9/11. You know, and there's definitely a strong evidence for Illuminati link to 9/11 as well. You know, and you might think, well, it was a natural disaster, but was it? Because but people have got HAARP technology now. You know, it's technology that they can alter weather and they can make earthquakes. You know, look into it. It's called HAARP. You know, but it's been around for quite a while now. Okay, so let's talk about General Electric, because of the 5 people who set up General Electric, 3 of them are Illuminati. Okay, Thomas Edison, okay, he was a secret society member. Charles Coffin was a Freemason, and JP Morgan is a secret society member, you know. There's another 2, Eddie Hugh Thompson and Edwin Houston. Okay, I don't know about them, I haven't found any evidence, but interestingly Thomas Edison was Nikola Tesla's main competitor, you know. So I don't know if there's some kind of interesting aspect there, but I think there is. Okay, so the problem is as well is the press are owned by GE and the Illuminati, you know. So if they do something wrong, they just choose not to report it, you know. Okay, so why would the Illuminati attack themselves though? It's weird. So the Illuminati owned Fukushima, and then they deliberately destroy it. But it's a lot like 9/11. isn't it? You know, the Twin Towers, and it could be due to infighting within the Illuminati, or a deliberate attack on humanity. You know, I've got a feeling it's more sort of devil worshipping and sort of like insurance fraud, probably. Who knows? You know, who knows? Okay, so Fukushima, there's a few weird queries about it as well. Okay, they were planning 2 more reactors in April 2011. Okay, that would have been 1 month after the disaster. Okay, so that's a bit weird. February 28th, 2011, TEPCO admitted submitting false inspection and repair reports. That's right near the disaster as well. And the reactors that were designed by GE have been criticised as far back as 1972, which is basically when they started putting them out there, you know. Okay, and in 2010, Unit 3 began to run on MOX. Okay, and if you look at the explosion of Reactor 3, a lot of people on the internet sort of recognise that it's bigger and a bit different. But the reason is it's the MOX fuel, you know. And where the other two are only sort of like putting out mainly uranium-238, the MOX one is putting out uranium-238 and plutonium-239. And plutonium-239 is ridiculously dangerous. It's got a half-life of 24,100 years. Okay, it's very much more powerful and dangerous and corrosive than uranium. You know, it's just more powerful. And yeah, so if you could understand it, you know, if some of that stuff gets in the sea, it will still be poisoning stuff in the sea for 24,100 years. That stuff is just uncontrollable and dangerous. Okay, you've also got something called the Wigner effect, which basically states that any substance, any known substance is attacked by radioactivity. Okay, there's nothing that we've got, even the concrete, you know, that we use to try and contain it, it does give way eventually. And you know, they're talking about in Fukushima, if there's a massive earthquake and the building goes down, you know, that there could be a massive explosion, you know, and it could be devastational, really terrible. But I'm saying as well that because of the Wigner effect, those buildings are going to collapse anyway, eventually, because all the foundations are going to be being attacked by this, by the radioactivity that's still leaking. You know, so even if there isn't a really strong earthquake, which is going to basically just like put the nail in the coffin of Japan, really. Even if that doesn't happen, the Wigner effect will probably cause them buildings to fall down and cause a massive explosion like that anyway. Okay, so that's it. That's my film about Fukushima. It's another Illuminati crime. Who knows? Who knows whether they're sort of like attacking each other or attacking us? You know, but you should know what's going on, and that this disaster is still going on, and it's still killing the Pacific Ocean. And you know, it could basically wipe out the Pacific Ocean, because nobody knows how we can contain this disaster. You know, and the materials that are going to get into the sea are just so dangerous. You know, they could probably like make the Pacific Ocean go extinct. You know. Okay, so that's me for now. Anyway, I'll see you. Like, remember what I said about the globalists. You know, globalist fight. That is our fight. You know, and there's loads of people fighting it. We're not alone. And we can win this fight too, you know. More and more people are joining it, because everyone's horrified by the child trafficking that's been going on. Alright, so see ya.